Good morning, this is Thesia of Ellis Family Farms, and it's finally warming up out here. It was in the about 35 degrees this morning when we were out getting around and getting to school and taking care of birds and stuff. So it's warming up, but it's not going to last long. It's the low tonight. Well, I heard it was 19 and Tom hears it's 18, so tonight's going to be our first hard freeze. So I'm getting around, but I want to show you something. I discovered something. I gave up on my garden, and now I'm going back through it and I'm finding some cool stuff. And you can see how obvious it was that I had given up on my garden because it was such a dismal failure. I mean, the inside, the fence, it was even worse. That's where the pigweed was. But look here, this is all onions. So I'm in the process of pulling all those onions up. Some of them are not any good already, but I think I can dry them out and still use a bunch of them. And I could probably use the tops of them for chives or something. And here's my broccoli that came back to life this fall. And it's got little bitty flowerets on it. I don't know if there's, I might be able to spend some time getting some more off of it, but they managed to survive the summer and actually are putting back on again a little bit here in the fall. So, well, winter now pretty much, but yeah, we got a few things. Actually got some onions and some cauliflower. Who'd have thought it? Let me try to harvest these too. This is some oregano. I got a couple of oregano plants. I may try to get a bunch of them and get them dried out and ready for winter, or so I can use them over the winter. That looks like that's pretty much all that survived over here in my herb garden. And yeah, I just totally abandoned it. I was so discouraged. This is that huge tomato plant. Well, this is the voluntary one that was too big for me to dig it up. And there's still some tomatoes on it like I was showing you yesterday. And even though it did get down to 35 last night, it actually still looks pretty good. I mean, when they tell you 35, you think, okay, out here in the country it's going to get colder than that. But it held out pretty good. These are the tomato plants I dug up yesterday, and I'll be perfectly honest, they're not looking so hot. They look like they went into a pretty deep shock. So I'm going to try to water them again and see if I can revive them. Looks like I did not do them any favors by trying to bring them in. But I made the effort. We'll see how that part goes. This could be a challenge. This barn is not heated. So we're going to have to turn the water off here. I'm going to see if how much I can get done before the freeze tonight and laundry and the dishes and stuff like that. It'll get above freezing tomorrow, but boy, the beginning of the pain is about to start. And this is where the shutoff valve is for the barn here. And Tom finally bought this thing the other day because we're going to fill this all in and level it out. And I think this is where we're going to try to put our greenhouse. Della's been clearing it out and getting it prepared. And of course, it's been all dug up for the septic for the trailer house. But I think we're going to put a greenhouse here. Try and build one over the winter. We've always got plans. But yeah, so we can have it button up on the north side of it against the barn here, and then the south side facing down toward the sun and some warmth. But yeah, that's our shut off, and we'll have to take care of that tonight, and we'll have to do some fill in so it won't freeze up too bad. I mean, it's going to freeze anyway, but at least not out here, hopefully, if we can get it taken care of. Well, we've been scrambling this evening, and Tom is down turning off the water down at the road right now, and I guess that's what he feels like the best thing we need to do. I got my little seedling plants brought in. I brought my rosemary and my parsley in. I brought the 4 little comfrey plants in. I don't know. I'm sure they're going to go down somewhere between. I'm sure all of those are going to go down here in the next few days anyway. But yeah, the low it's supposed to be 19, and it is almost 8 o'clock at night, and it's already 29 degrees. So it's going to be a cold one tonight. Kinzie's spending the night at the church. They're having a sleepover tonight, so she's having a ball, and because all the girls that are there are on her basketball team, so she's gonna be having a wonderful time. And I did some work in the trailer house today, but I forgot to show you. But I'll show you tomorrow because I did some work on that, and I'm hoping we're gonna get some more work done on it tomorrow. But so the cold is here. I don't know. I know emotionally we're not ready for it all, but I think we're ready otherwise. Got all the rest of the onions pulled. I just left the broccoli and brought all the other important plants in, and I guess it's time.